I do want to keep these videos short, but there is just no possible way right now. I will figure that out. But for this video, if you haven't seen my last one, I want to piggyback up on the idea of really believing in yourself, like 1,000%. Seriously, this is probably one of the most competitive industries in the entire world. I'll give you an example. My last commercial audition, casting kind of showed that over 10,000 people submitted for one role, for one role. And with that, they may see 1,000. And even that, not really. They'll probably only see a few hundred, and then from there they'll break it down to the top 50 for a callback, and then from there they'll put their top fives on select. Hopefully less, so that it's maybe 1 to 3, and then you feel like you got a better chance. But that's just an example of how competitive this is, which means that you have to stay the course. You have to know in your heart that this is something that you love. You have to love it, because you're going to get rejected over and over and over and over again. I have experienced 1,000,000 a year. It's crazy, but it doesn't matter, because what's right for you is right for you. And that's not a testament of who you are and what you're capable of or your talent, because it's not about being good. It's not about being like, oh, that was incredible. It's about sort of fitting the mold. Obviously, you do have talent and you are good, but those aren't the deciding factors. You know what I mean? So you really have to know it, feel it in your heart, because you are going to be challenged over and again. Not just by casting. It's going to be from your family. It's going to be from your friends. It's going to be from social media. It's going to be from all these external things that are going to make you feel doubt. You're going to question yourself. Am I right for this? That's why that belief is so important. Because if you know that and you practice that and you reiterate that in your daily life, none of that stuff matters. It's just noise, right? Because this isn't a quick game. This isn't it's going to happen immediately. For some people it does. That's great. Again, like I said in the last video, everyone has a different path. Some people get in, they go right off out the park, and they're just working. But for the majority, I would believe it's a lifelong journey. But it should be, because acting is also so closely connected to who you are and where you are in your life and what you're capable of and what you're able to handle. So again, back to this idea of belief, it's so important, because that's what will keep you waking up every single day and going after it. I'll give you another example. I'll never forget this. Right before I moved to LA, I was in my kitchen, and my pops was in the living room, and he's like, what are you gonna do when you get to LA? And at that point I had no idea. I was just going for it. I knew it in my heart that this is something that I have to do. I have to go and do. And I just looked at him and I said, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. And sure enough, I've been figuring it out. One day at a time. It's one day at a time, but I still wake up with that belief, because I know that this is it. And it really has to come down to that. You almost have to be delusional. You almost have to be. And it's only delusional now until it works out and you are exactly where you want to be, climbing this ladder and showing up and proving it to yourself. Proving it to yourself that this is what I came out here to do, or I'm going to do forever. And it's not about anyone else. That's really what I'm trying to get at this video. I know it's so long right now, but bear with me, because this one's hard to tackle. How do you tell someone to believe in themselves, and how important that is? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. This industry doesn't give a shit about you. It literally doesn't give a shit about you, whether you're here or not, bro. So it has to be you. It has to be you picking yourself out of bed every day, no matter how shitty you feel, no matter how many no's you got, how many rejections you've had, you are the deciding factor in all of this because you're making the decision to show up every single day. And that's what I want to leave you with. If you're gonna do this, make sure you can show up for yourself every single day because it takes that. We're going to keep going. We're going to make more videos, and I promise you they're going to get shorter, but this one's tough, and I just really need all of you to know how important it is to believe in yourself.